everyone. What better way to end the weekend than the NBA on 2K Sports? We've got the visitors facing the home team. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us courtside. Now here's Butler. On the take. And it's Butler with the jam.
Oh, a fearless finish from a fearless player. Jimmy making some noise.
Miller comes with a double. Left side, Mitchell. Here's Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. On the wing, Green. Nails it from three. When it comes to these two teams, Grant, you have to expect they'll be relying on their front court to get it done here.
Yeah, I think that's right, B.A. It should be an old-fashioned battle amongst the bigs. And whoever gets the edge in that matchup, I think gets the W. But we'll see. Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Now here's White. Putting up 23 points per game. He's proved how reliable a threat he is. To the paint. Here's Miller.
Oh, yes. Two loud points from Miller, making his presence felt.
Mitchell double team. Pass to Wade. Now White. Back to Wade. They need this. Drains the triple.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
The drive by Mitchell. Lays it up and banks it in.
And look, you can't blink when you are guarding Mitchell. That man will go by you in a heartbeat.
Pass to Miller. Jacks up a three. It's rebounded by Zubac.
And that miss makes them 4 of 5 to start this one. Not a bad start.
Here's Mitchell from outside the arc. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Butler with the ball. An aggressive player on offense, scoring around 16 a game. Outside, Green. Kept alive. Duren with the bucket.
You have to put a body on Duren. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks. I caught up with the home team's head coach. We discussed his plans for defending Donovan Mitchell, and he told me for as quick and athletic as Mitchell is, we can't allow him to get downhill. No free runs in the open court, no clear lanes to the bucket. And he added, that's not as easy as it sounds, but that is our goal. Brian, back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. Well, Grant, a wrist injury hampered Brandon Miller in year 2. Good to have him back in action, though.
Yeah, the number 2 pick in 2023. I mean, the future still bright for Miller. And he'll have every opportunity to fulfill his immense potential.
Mitchell with the ball. Green picks him up. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Caldwell Pope's shot is off.
2 minutes remaining.
It's Smart on the wing. Pass to Zubac. Duren with the rebound. Here's Butler. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul.
Well, when you think about all the miles Jimmy Butler has on his legs now, how many more does he have left, Grant?
Well, he's been shouldering the load for a long time. But what separates him from the pack is his sheer will and his IQ. So he might just surprise us a little.
Now here's Mitchell. He's been contributing over 15 a game. Wade misses. To the middle. It's stolen by Smart. And so they foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Team foul.
And so here is Toronto. 6-point game. Toronto passing it around. Left side White. And he buries his first look.
Give a good player a good look, and you know what the outcome will be.
59 seconds left to play in the first. And here's Butler. Miller, right side. There's the drive. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And that's how Miller can take his game to the next level, by being aggressive and attacking the basket.
Outside White. And a strong finish with two hands.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Inside. Curran with a steal. And so the first quarter is in the books. Up by 6. And we'll get the second quarter underway.
Toronto, 11.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Yeah, they're putting pressure on all the ball handlers, getting into the passing lanes and showing great anticipation. And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Outside, Caldwell Pope. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Caldwell Pope got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pass to White. That one no good.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
Outside Butler. Here's Salone. Defended by Smart. And here's Allen. Shot clock at 5. Butler's got space. And that one comes up a bit short. Right side White. Smart outside. Oh, Smart drives. Williams. Misses from close range. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Fires the 3. And Smart gets the 3. Smart has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Look, and when Marcus Smart is hitting from deep, it really makes a difference in this offense. It becomes so much more dynamic.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Donovan Mitchell can put up points, but he's sacrificing some of that to get his teammates going. He said, quote, "For me, it's about balancing, picking my spots, picking my games, empowering everybody. But sometimes I've got to go do what I'm paid to do." Back to you.
He can heat up in a hurry. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, Grant, when you watch an NBA game today, do you wish you played in this era?
Oh, no doubt. It's a lot more open, and there's a greater emphasis on skill and player health. Oh, and by the way, those checks aren't too bad either.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Pass to Salon. The 3 ball. Counted from distance. Salon, he's got 6 here in the quarter.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
And Williams punches it home.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Taking his time here. Passes to Law. 4 on the clock. Rebound, Toronto.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Back to White. Now Williams. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Since the break, he's definitely been more aggressive. Remember, he didn't take any free throws in that first half.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
Outside Butler. It's hauled in by White. Toronto trails by 3. Richard, tough as nails. Jimmy Butler always takes the fight head on.
And lifts his team when it matters most. And look, he's not for everybody, but look, if it's about winning, he's exactly who you want on your side.
Outside Butler. And there's 1:38 left to play in the second quarter. For 3, Caldwell Pope. Green for 3. Doesn't go that time. Well, we got a close game here in Los Angeles. And they'll be reaching the back half of a 4-game home stretch. And Mitchell with the slam.
I'm just going to be real with you. With a full head of steam, the defense, they might not even bother when Mitchell's going that quickly.
Butler on the wing. He's got 6. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
Here's Butler. Butler double team. Deflects the pass. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell.
Yeah, the second man coming over was the key. Great defensive call.
Pass to Williams. Knocked loose. Butler goes at the rim. Now here's Green. Back to Butler. Just 5 on the clock. That one goes. Count it. Butler's got 8.
How talented is Butler? I mean, just so adept at carving out some space inside and converting.
Now Mitchell. Williams with the screen. Smart for 3. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Up 1. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment.
Toronto, 27.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Here's Toronto with the ball. They trail by 1. Mitchell driving in. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
First personal foul.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
When we talk about Donovan Mitchell, Richard, how impressed are you with his leadership?
He's been great. Every season, Mitchell has accepted more and more responsibility. He knows he's looked at as a leader, and his drive to win really motivates those around him.
Well, there's the shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Raptors ball.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Toronto. The lead is 2. Pass to Anderson. Here's White. Inside. White gets it to go.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Toronto leading by 4. Outside White. To the inside. Anderson.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Pass to Miller. Back to Butler. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. Miller outside. Shot to stop the run. Rebound Toronto.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Outside White. They set the pick. High arcing shot. Anderson can't get it to go.
Look, when you made your first 3 shots of the half, I think it's okay for a heat check.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
First team foul.
Pass to Butler. Miller outside. The 3. He drops it from range. Miller's got 9.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller's so quick off the catch.
Here's White. Down low. Good D by Duren. Now here's Butler. Give him 8. Ooh, solid defense from Mitchell. White on the wing. Smart outside. 6 to shoot. On the wing, Mitchell. And a miss there on the triple. To the middle. White with the steal. Mitchell with the ball. Green picks him up. Inside. Here's Anderson. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point in the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
Pass to Mitchell. Here's the floater. Tipped.
Yeah, anytime you put the ball up near Duren, there's a chance it ends up back in your face.
Second team foul.
So it's the home team now.
Substitution on the court.
It's stolen by Smart. And here's the fast break. Outside Mitchell.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Pass to White. It's deflected. And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there.
Taking 2 shots.
All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Raptors?
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
Well, they've also been impressive, forcing a ton of mistakes. Not only that, but converting those mistakes into points on the other end.
Outside Butler. Here's Salon. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Salon, he's got 9.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Oh, swiped away. Here's Butler. Look at Butler finish the break.
This is why you must stay in front of Butler. When he's leaking out like this, he's focused on scoring.
Outside White. Here he goes. Yep, that one goes.
White.
9 points in the game.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Outside Butler. Pass to Salon for the tie. It's hauled in by Anderson. Toronto leading by 3. White looking it over. Here's the pick. Driving in. The floater, and it's rejected. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Mitchell with the ball. He has 7. And here's Butler. Here's Salon. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Toronto out in front.
39.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Here's Butler. Here's Miller. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
Yeah, I like whenever Miller uses his size to his advantage, especially down near the rim.
Mitchell with the ball. Green picks him up. Oh, Mitchell just exploding to the rim.
Oh, my. That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Now Butler. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Duren. Got a piece of it. And the block shot turns into a shooting foul. So the defensive effort there a bit too much as the officials will send him to the line to shoot free throws.
Yeah, as of right now, Jalen Duren kind of seems like a classic big man. He can block, he can rebound, and he really focuses on finding close-range looks.
Double team on Mitchell. From behind the arc. The shot comes out.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had for 3.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Miller on the wing. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Stolen by Miller. And that's an intentional foul.
Dean Wade. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
Pass to Duren. Back to Caldwell Pope. Gets the 3 to fall.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
White.
Derek White.
And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Oh, the defense pays so much attention to Mitchell. He almost always has a passing lane.
Here's Butler. Duren. It's good on the putback.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Outside White. Toronto passing it around. And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
Shooting for Toronto.
And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee.
Number 41, Mark Williams.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Williams with the screen. 5 on the clock. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. And the Raptors lead by 1.
The defense has been locked in on Mitchell, but he's done a good job making the right play.
Double team on Butler. Back to Miller. For 3, Caldwell Pope. Sinks it from distance. Caldwell Pope's got 6 in the quarter. And neither side able to take control of this game.
Yeah, at this rate, it's going to come down to a photo finish.
White fires! Three-pointer goes up. Three-pointer goes down for White.
This is not the same guy we saw in the first half. Credit him for finding a way to shake off those first 2 quarters.
Miller outside. Butler outside. Outside Green. The 3 is off.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Now here's White. Mitchell with the ball. Here's the pass to Williams. Oh, he jammed it!
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. A minute 15 left in the fourth quarter here. Green outside. Oh, off target from downtown. Toronto leading by 3. Williams with the screen. Mitchell outside. Now pass to Williams. Oh, yes! Throw it down! Oh, he leaves no question.
Mitchell's been a master of the pick and roll for years. With the right partner, he's unstoppable in that set.
Butler. Oh, Butler getting aggressive.
Demanding the ball in the big moment. Butler lives for moments like this.
And here's Mitchell. Now pass to Williams. Now White. Williams with the screen. White drives in.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
This is Jimmy Buckets at his best, rising to a challenge and delivering for his team.
Here's Mitchell. .27 seconds left in the game.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The head coach of the home team had some words for his team over the break. He was very encouraging with his guys, saying to them, we are still in this one. Don't give up right now. Get out there and let's grab this lead from them. Guys, let's see if the intensity picks up here.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Miller. Both hands there for a little extra.
Just an incredible display of power. He attacked the rim with both hands.
Most definitely. That was a thunder dunk. Wow. And so he drops them both. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Huge free throws there to pad the lead, trying to close that door.
Now Miller. It's picked off. Ooh, it's stolen away. Green. Yes, sir, with the 3. And so Toronto takes the win. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
Le terrain c'est pas que pour les footeux. On voit le ballon, on fait les arrêts. Frappe de Mahrez, frappe de Gareth Bale. Ce qui vous raconte, moi y'a d'autres. Capirana dans un